You're going to rise higher, accomplish your goals, and become everything you were created to be.
I walk on the street, all people are passing by. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side.
There will be things that you don't understand. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get negative. In those tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side, on your side. It's a beautiful day when you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on, and no worries are gone. Beautiful day when you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on, and no worries are gone.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts, dream big dreams, and have an amazing life.
I look through the window and I see some clouds above. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful day when you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on, and no worries are gone. Beautiful day when you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on, and no worries are gone.
The wicked encamped around us, but in God do we put our trust. They keep on knocking, but we won't let them in. Their mind is filthy and their heart is full of sin, trying to break my code. Father will help me to take the overload. Their taping and bugging ain't bothering me. I'm living a life that is honest, you see, 'cause I want to be free. Free for all of eternity. Yes, I want to be free, from pain and misery. The blessing of God is upon me. Ooh, He is guiding and keeping me daily, you see. He said, never have no fear, for behold, I am always near. Let the pious bow down and worship Jehovah. No. Let them shout out his name, give praises forever. Ooh. Na. The blessing of God is upon me. Ooh. Guiding and keeping me daily, you see. He said, never have no fear, for behold, I am always near. Let the pious bow down and worship Jehovah. No. Let them shout out his name, give praises forever. Foolish Nagakata flying bird. They're making their pledges but lying every word. Don't realize what they are doing is not wise. Remember those people who always criticize. They say love, but it's just jealousy I see in their eyes.
They say love, but it's just jealousy
But it's just,
I'm seeing in their eyes.
they say love, but it's jealousy I see in their eyes.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy, and good morning to all our friends, all our members of the Soul Food family everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And although it's a rainy morning, we thank God that we have some very hot breakfast.
Very hot breakfast. They say
Definitely.
love, but it's just jealousy. I'm seeing in their eyes.
Indeed, Andy, and that is a statement of fact.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a statement that really goes deep into our lives, and many of us can relate to that statement
Mm-hmm.
because we have people who will express their love,
Mm-hmm.
but when you look into their eyes, you don't see the reflection of that love,
Mm-hmm.
but you see jealousy. Is like they would tell you, look, go ahead, man, get his thing done, get his business done, start this, start that, but it is just lip service.
Mm.
You know, it just lip service, but in their heart,
Mm-hmm.
they are praying that you fail. They are hoping that you fail. They are expecting you to fail.
Mm-hmm.
And really, the eyes reflect the thought of the heart.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you look into the eyes, you will see that it doesn't match with what they are saying to us. And unfortunately, we all human beings have to grapple with that. That people would say they support us, they will say they love us, they say they are for us,
Mm-hmm.
but the eyes are telling us something else.
The eyes are windows to the soul.
Definitely.
So you can
That's a
tell what-
great thought.
You can tell what kind of soul some of them rolling with.
Yeah, definitely. Because you just get to look at the eyes and you see the soul.
Mm-hmm.
What his soul is thinking. I know. I was listening to the interview with the very singer
Mm-hmm.
who sang this song recently,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that in his music career, now his father was a musician, and so he was but he really wanted to become a policeman
Mm-hmm.
and another profession, but his father said, no, music. And so he get into music and so forth. But it will surprise us to learn that he said that, look, in the music world, and I think in every other world, 60% of your struggle
Mm-hmm.
is a struggle against opposition, people who don't want you to be successful, people who say love, but in the eyes you can see jealousy.
Wow.
And 60% of his struggle was about that. And there was another singer too, a chutney singer. Both of them were being interviewed together. And he readily agreed that it is a fact that your struggle many times is the jealousy, the envy, the negative charges, the negative thoughts, the negative energies that are, sent against you. And as we journey along this everyday progress,
Mm-hmm.
we need to understand that not everybody will be a cheerleader. Not everybody wants you to be successful. Not everybody wants you to progress. And sometimes it's a negative energy alone that is sent against you. The negative charge
Mm-hmm.
that is sent against you alone is a battle by itself.
Mm.
It's a battle by itself, because you're dealing with people who are saying to you, you think they are your friend, but they are not your friend. You think that they are your partner, but they are not your partner. You think that they are your supporter, but they are not your supporter. But in a very sly way, they are putting obstacle in your progress.
They're
when
putting
you-
spokes in your balloon.
Definitely. So when you trying, and sometimes you share your ideas and you're meeting frustration, life left, right, and center, and you say, man, what's going on? Am I unlucky? Am I is something wrong with me? Is my life course or what? Is sometimes those very negative energies that are being sent. People are wishing for you to fail. You know, and it's unfortunately, it's unfortunate to say that, but it is reality.
Yep.
It is reality that not everybody wants you to succeed. Not everybody wants your marriage to work. Not everybody wants your family to be successful and have a successful family life, especially, Andy, especially in terms of family and, you know, man and woman relationship. There are a lot of negative charges, negative energy are sent against people in relationship. It's just, people just want to hear a little notch, a little thing, you know what, then to get problem, you know, or, you know, then to get issue, you know, and it's like a day of rejoicing. And that's unfortunate, but it is also real. So they say love, but in the eyes, I can see jealousy. There are jealousy in the eyes. That is so true. Successful people, progressive people will always reach that. You can write it down in your, even in your bank book. You know, that successful people, progressive people, no matter in what area in your life, whether it's in your business, your personal life, your relationship, your family, you will always meet people who will, with their mouth, support you, and in their heart, they wish that you fail.
Man, sorry, you touching home to a lot of people this morning there.
Yeah.
You know when we started the conversation as to what we were going to speak about this morning,
Yes,
and just to clear the air with our brothers and sisters,
yes,
you know, 5 minutes before the program started, we came up with that.
yes,
And you said you were listening to a program,
yes.
and you heard of Glenn Washington said, you know, they say love, but it's just jealousy I see in their eyes.
Yes.
So I said, you know what? Let me search the song one time because I don't know why I didn't have it in my archive, but it's here now.
Yes.
And that is why we started off with that song this morning.
Yes.
You know, because when I listen, I said, yo, right there. There's where we're going to work.
Yeah, definitely. Because, you see, as you said, Andy, we are touching a lot of people because a lot of us, you know, a lot of us have reached situation like that or are presently going through a situation like that. And that is why we want to highlight it this morning because, you know, knowledge is power.
Yep.
You know, you ever walk in a room, Andy, people there, but somehow you get in a well, people call it different name, a vibration, a energy, a inkling, a sensation like that, you know what, you're not welcome. You know, they might laugh and say, hey, how you do, Andy? You know, whatever, you know. Hey, how are you? And so, but you sense within you that there's something amiss.
Yep.
And you know, if you leave a record after you leave, you will get an idea what is the problem when you hear the conversation after you walk out of the room.
You know, according to a couple of the songwriters, you know, yeah, the energy is not right.
Yes.
You know, and when the energy is not right, you know, you feel it. You know, us Guyanese folks, so your spirit always don't take somebody. We get a spirit.
Yes.
Everybody get a spirit.
Definitely.
That don't like some kind of thing, or something I was telling me. Something tell me, you know.
Yes.
We as one person said, we just walk around with zombies. So what the woman asked, what do you mean he's walking around with Jumbie? Something always telling you,
Yes,
or something always make you feel away.
yes,
You know? So that thing there, that's they always say this is a spirit taking world.
definitely.
Sometimes you might speak to somebody and it's like you connect with them on a different level,
Yes,
and other times you're speaking with people and it's like okay, all right, yeah, all right, good.
Good.
Yeah,
you can sense it. You can sense it. I just said we are living in a spirit world. I think it was Miles Monroe defined a human being as spirit within a body. The late Miles Monroe. He said human being is a spirit within a body. And so, indeed, we are living in a spirit world. And indeed, the spirit that is in us can sense certain things that the natural senses cannot pick up. The natural senses mean our eyes, our ears, our sense of feeling cannot pick up. Sense of touch cannot pick up. But inside of us, if we stay in tune with our spirit, you see, many people live, or some people live without this knowledge, or without this consciousness that there is a spirit in us, and that spirit have a little voice, and that spirit can sense other spirit within the atmosphere, within the environment, that we cannot see with our natural senses. Now, if we really, really pay attention to what our spirit within us is saying to us, there are many wrong decisions that would have not been made. There are many wrong choices that would have not taken place. There are many wrong relationships that would have never happened. There are many hurt, hurt that we face would have never been there had we been sensitive to that spirit within us that is trying to give us a red flag. Tell us, what? Something is not right. Sometimes you can walk in a room with laughing people, people laughing and so, right? Seem to enjoy themselves. But something within you says, what? Something that sound right. Something that feel right. It's like you can see a husband and wife, and they look like a normal couple. They behave like normal couple. They act like normal couple. They even live like normal couple. That is in front of the public. But, you reach them and somehow you're sensing that everything is not fine. Everything is not all right. So, that is what it means to, listen to this to inside of us. Listen, be conscious of the spirit within us that is willing to lead us, willing to guide us, and willing to teach us and give us wisdom, but we have to learn to listen, inside of us.
According to our doctor, that thing is called intuition.
Definitely. When, the good, gracious doctor, our beloved doctor would know the right descriptive word there. Yeah, it is. It is, And, but I don't know how true it is, right? But the doctor can advise us on that. Because they say sometimes a woman's intuition is more alert than that of a man. But I will leave that technical to the doctor.
All right, doc.
Yeah, a woman will have a greater intuition a greater awareness than men, especially, you know, your wife might say, you know what, man, somehow the other, and we say spirit, right? The spirit will take the person that you bring to thee, right? Now you might respond, hey man, everybody me bring it, like you don't like them, you know? But maybe she's seen something that, you know, we as men, we are not seeing, you know, we may not be conscious of it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when things happen, we even shame for go home and tell she, you know. Because, in other words, we can admit that you're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we can admit that you're right. But, yeah, that's true. The intuition in us, we have to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
We have to pay attention to. And don't just dismiss it as, man, insignificant, not important, you know. I hope the doctor can get on to us before we finish to tell us if the women intuition is sharper than the men.
In fact, to our dear friends out there, I know we won't have Sister Simi this morning because she's out on her stuff. She said she have to do some stuff. You know, we know Sister Simi is a very busy woman, and
Definitely.
you know, she just from time to time just spare us the opportunity to be here.
Yes.
You know, so Sister Sima, good morning to you. Thank you for you know, thank you for being a part of our program.
Yes.
But this morning we would love to have the ladies.
Yes.
Ladies,
Comment on that.
with a woman's intuition
Yes.
is much stronger than a man. Man's intuition.
Yes.
My wife might be able to say something about that, you know. At the end of the day, sir, they say love, but it's just jealousy I'm seeing in their eyes. And you might think that probably it haven't occurred to you as yet. You haven't reached to that place where you now can, you know, be at peace with yourself and actually, all right, take a step back or take the bench. Just look at the game as how it's being played. You know, the older folks, especially my grandmother, always say, play dead for see a funeral.
Definitely.
Play dead for see what kind of funeral you'll have. And, you know, I used to hear those things when I was much younger. And it was, you know, they said it pass in one ears and come out the other.
Yes.
Or it's like throwing water upon dog back.
Yes.
All right? Or even throwing water on the leaf. You don't know that's not going to stick anywhere there. Until you get into position and you start to realize, you know, you become you become the player now on the field. And you realize that the opponent are sometimes those, most times, those who are very close to you. Because your enemies is already your enemy, and your enemy would never know certain things about you unless they were being fed that information. You know? Somebody doing a takeaway. What did they call it? A take-home bag.
Right.
A take-home bag. So it's like they're at the table, your table, eating and drinking and having a merry time, but they're still sneaking away some things in a box to carry and give the enemy to eat.
Yes.
If you know what I mean. I know a lot of people can relate. You know? Sometimes,
Definitely.
like I said, it's those very, 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 very close to us. You know? But at the end of the day, you got to be like the eagle. You know, all negative forces are against the eagle, but still it climbs. Look when there's a storm, it flies above that storm.
Definitely.
You know, to get where it have to go, or to get what it to go out there and get what it have to get. Sometimes it have to look for food for it young. You know. for the young ones in the nest.
Definitely.
So you gotta go and get it. So despite the weather, despite the circumstances, the negative vibes against you, the negative energies, use it, turn it into something positive. Like we said yesterday, a lot of people may hold the key to that door,
Yes.
but that is not the only door. That is not the only door. I'm sure your home, sir, it don't have one door alone.
No, definitely. I mean, if you get one door, you lock yourself in.
You don't have one door alone. So when they close the one door upon you, and you know this is the vehicle to your success, this is the path you have to take. Yes, you're going to meet opposition. Yes, you're going to meet with obstacles. Definitely you're going to meet with obstacles. Sometimes you're going to meet to a point where what you're doing probably with your business, and my brother, Mr. Selvin Semple, can attest to this.
Yes.
You're going to be doing things with the intention of, yes, this is it. We're going to make it. But at the end of the day, you're still there, like, what? All right, there we go again. The key is not to give up. The key is not to give in. The key is to use the situation, the opportunity that is presented to you, which most times, like you said, 68% you guys said, or 60% of the time. 60% of the time is gonna be bad vibes, but we gotta seek the lesson and the blessing within that. As long as we can seek the lesson and the blessing, and we can use that as a stepping stone, use that to take us to the next level, we good to go.
Definitely.
We good to go. The idea, like Sora said, if you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl. And if you can't crawl, together we shall roll.
Definitely.
We must move. We got to keep moving, The 112th day.
Definitely.
112th day of progress. When we reach day 120, what are we going to do? What will the vibes be?
Well, we can even press farther, We got to go beyond 120, because 120, we haven't reached the end of the journey.
We didn't even reach halfway yet.
We didn't reach halfway yet, so we got to, buckle up our shoes and continue walking, continue this journey. I know, Andy, what you said is so correct about doors. In fact, Steve Harvey said, if you go and find one door locked, he said, look down the hall. There are better doors that are wide open. Just look down the wall. Don't think that one door is the whole world to you. Don't think that one opportunity is the whole world to you. It's just like a broken relationship. I mean, somebody walk away from you. And let's be practical. He or she walk away from you, demean you, embarrass you, Even after they leave, they say all manner of evil things against you. But that is not the only door. That is not the only person in the whole world that you are going to make your world collapse because of one person. Look down the hall. Look down. There are other doors. There are better doors. So don't allow one thing to knock you down and you stay down. Get up. There are other doors. There are other opportunities that you can have. And sometimes that closed door is not the one for you or for me. It wasn't destined for us.
Indeed. And speaking about relationships, I know a lot of brothers out there, a lot of sisters out there, have been through the world.
Yes.
But hopefully this message this morning will clear the air and allow you to go at it again, because there's somebody out there that will even worship the dust you walk on.
Of course.
Just for being you. they will love you so much, you know. So as we
Definitely.
requested from the doctor, women are set to possess a superior intuition because of a better ability to read facial expression and body languages. We pay more attention to people and what they are about. That was the answer you so requested, sir.
And it answered the question accurately. Women do pay attention to details. And as the good doctor said, to body language and all, they are more meticulous. They pay more closer attention to details. And they interpret these details. But we as men, sometimes, we don't have the eyes for details. And so we don't pay close attention. Sometimes we as men, we are too superficial in a sense that we look at the surface and we don't go farther. You know?
You know, that is one of the benefits of being a photographer.
Yes.
And my brother, Mr. Hananiah Ward, or as they say, Wendell, would say, you know, we always see the beauty at a location where people might look and say, the place, they make sense. You know, I was once doing a photo shoot for a young lady. It was our birthday. And we were at the seawall up at Glasgow. And the burial ground is right opposite, obliquely opposite the spot, you know? The girl was like, this is the worst birthday ever. Photo shoot actually at a burial ground.
Yeah, bro.
Who does that? You know? And the first photo come out, sir. Oh, Lado. How you want to pose like this, eh? This rock good? I should sit down here? Well, how me here look?
Yes.
I mean, you have to have the eyes, or as they say, the third eye.
Definitely, the photographer eye.
The photographer eye. I mean, it's where you're able to see things that people don't normally see. You know?
Yes.
That is why, you know, I love photography so much, is that you see the beauty within. Look at the Victoria lily.
Yes.
Look at one of the lotus flower, actually.
Yes.
It is grown in the swamps, the dirtiest, the filthiest places. You will find the thing and just pop up and just be there like, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And that is so true. I mean, the lotus is what we call a water nut, right? And they grow in any kind of trenches, ditches. But when you observe the beauty of the lotus flower, especially in the early morning, it's a spectacular sight. And that is to tell us, you know, that's a living message that it doesn't matter where we come from or where we are, we can still shine. We can still blossom. We can still bloom. You know, we can catch the eye of any photographer.
Yay! So, our doctor, for those folks out there, our soul food doctor, that is, Dr. Patricia Hope. Her TikTok profile, it's hope.healthcare. Hope.healthcare. And you can find a lot of tips, ladies, especially ladies. I was looking at some videos. Let me see if I can run into one of these videos. Ladies again, ladies stuff. Oh, all right, let's work on one with born stomach. Let's see how long this is. Let's see. All right, so the net on the phone is a little slow, but we're gonna work with it. This is just to let you know about the tips.
Gastritis is simply the inflammation of the walls of the stomach, right?
Gastritis.
The lining, the mucus lining of the stomach. So our Guyanese population would normally say burn stomach, right? They would come and they would say, Doc, I'm having this burning, blazing sensation in my stomach. So when you're having that, most likely, right, you are suffering from gastritis. Gastritis can be acute, as in something that recently started, or it could be chronic, something that was there like for months now, right? So what are the signs and symptoms of gastritis? Gastritis, one of the first thing that would happen to you, you would have burning, blazing sensation in your stomach region, right? That is in the right in the middle of the chest. Okay? Sometimes you would feel as though you are full, right? You would start to eat and you would just eat a little bit and you feel full, okay? One of the other things that you can have is nausea or vomiting. You would have this vomit that would taste bitter or sour, right? One of the other things is this indigestion regurgitation, whereby you would have like this bitter taste or sour taste that just comes up into your throat, right? I know many of us have experienced those stuff, and if you're having any of those signs and symptoms, it means simply that you might be suffering from acute gastritis, right? So, who are at risk of developing acute gastritis? Persons who are chronic or who are using excess alcohol, right? They may develop gastritis because alcohol can cause irritation of the stomach lining. Our Guyanese diet consists of lots of spice, right? Lots of spice in terms of black pepper, curry, things like normal pepper, right? As well as a lot of us use achar and lime sour. These are all food that are very spicy and they may cause irritation of the stomach lining. As well as if you are using medication for pain, medication such as NSAIDs, that is things like aspirin, diclofenac, ibuprofen. Those are medication that can damage the stomach lining. So you may develop acute gastritis if you are using those form of medications, right? As well as person who are suffering from Crohn disease or HIV, your risk or chance is increased of developing gastritis. Also, gastritis can be caused by Helicobacter pylori, which is a germs that can cause inflammation of the stomach wall.
Yes.
I know, Andy. That insert is so accurate. Somebody was describing all those symptoms and everything exactly how doctor described it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a helpful information. I know that many people will receive that because we all experience burn stomach, but one time or the other. But some people is having it, for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So only yesterday somebody was describing the very symptoms.
Yep. So Hope dot Healthcare.
Hope
That's
that healthcare.
That's on TikTok.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people use their TikTok to go about looking at a lot of funny videos and so forth. You know, you need your health tip. Hope that Healthcare. That's it right there, Dr. Hope. And you never know, especially ladies. Ladies, you need to get on there because there's a lot of stuff you know, I see the doc usually posts about women and women's health. You know, questions you may have about certain things you're going through or certain things that are happening to you. Mm-hmm. Check out the doc. She even have messages on videos on chronic diseases, prevention of cholesterol. Let me see. What is cholesterol? Moringa. The benefits of that. Of course, I'm seeing here for some of the ladies. Let me see if I can, see some of the things here. Miscarriage. There's menstrual cycle. UTI, urinary tract infection, that is. And there's a whole host signs of labor, normal delivery. I'm running through. It's a lot of videos.
Well, that is really a reservoir of knowledge, and I will have to keep that TikTok thing in my mind. So when people ask me, I can just refer them to that.
Hope.healthcare.
Hope.healthcare.
And Doc do post not almost every day. Every day. Allergies, C-section. Let me see.
And we are so grateful to Doc because she through those postings, she's going to help so many people. So many people will have ready knowledge. So thank you very much.
Yes, indeed. Hope.healthcare. Well, that was stepping back, and the videos are just there for you to continue looking. That is why TikTok is so addictive. And somebody said, the reason why they came up with TikTok is that the time you spend on it, the clock is ticking, tick tock, tick tock, and by the time you do realize, it's like an hour and a half, 3 hours you're on TikTok.
But Andy, we have a singer in Guyana, a very popular singer, Jomo. He won the Soca Monarch this year. And the interviewer was telling him that TikTok needs to give him some money because he first sang a song about TikTok, even before it existed.
So, I was listening to somebody some folks who were, commending us about the work we're doing and so forth.
Yes.
So the person was like, where sorry does know all them thing from, man? I said sir is visually impaired, so all the other senses are in tune, sharp. So if you hear something, it's there, and then if you hear something else a little later, it's there. So if you ask a question about that particular thing 4 years from now, we can say, well, I believe it was September in 2002.
Yes.
This song was dropped because it was playing on the radio while I was exercising,
Yes.
Yeah,
it's true. And I like to listen to interview on people's biography, and so listening to an interview with Jomo, it impressed me that we have so many talented people, because he sang years ago for 12 years with Brian Lee and the Dragonair, a big band. Yeah. And they used to tour 42 cities a year back then. So when you hear the name, anybody's name, you kind of research and get the lessons out of people's lives. And that is what I like. I like to get lessons and then apply these lessons to my own life, and then use these lessons to encourage other people.
Like how we get the lesson from Glenn Washington this morning.
Let
me go back to a piece of the song. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
But it's just jealousy I see in their eyes. They say love, but it's just jealousy I see in their eyes. They say love, but it's jealousy I see in their eyes. The blessings of God is upon me. He is guiding and keeping me daily, you see.
Indeed, the blessings of God is upon me. He's
guiding
and keeping
one
me.
of the respond, because I said they were interviewing two singers, and one of the respond at how he deals with this jealousy and these hurdles that people put up in the music world, is to love them, to kill them with love. That is his solution. So when he reached the envy, the jealousy, the hurdles, the pain, instead of allowing his heart and his pain and his disappointment to overcome him, he respond with love.
Mm.
You know, he responded. He showered them with love, and that is how he deals with. They say love, but I can see jealousy in their eyes.
It's kind of like
he loved them.
it's kind of like what did they say? Somebody don't like you, especially. I know the folks at work can relate to this.
Yes.
You know, somebody at work don't like you at all. You
Yes.
know, they'll do everything to disrupt your day
For no reason.
for no reason. But the moment you can laugh and smile, it's like you're stabbing them.
Yes. Yeah, the scripture put it this way, you know, when you respond to people, negative charge, jealousy, envy, whatever it is, when you respond with love, you're heaping coals on their head.
Man.
So
Man.
that's the best way to handle it. Rather than respond with a negative charge, well, you know, a negative charge, you respond with a positive charge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way to win it, you know, to overcome it, to come through it with shining colors. You don't, as we say locally, render evil for evil.
Mm.
You know, we respond with love.
Respond with love. You know, one of our dear friend, all right, was trying to upgrade her surrounding.
Yes.
And the person who's in charge, I'm just saying this to, you know, don't have no traces
Right,
or anything
right.
attached. You know, one of the persons in charge, you know, said, man, that wasn't what I employed you here for, or that wasn't the reason, that's not the reason you're here. You can't do that. Furthermore, you need to relocate. You know, at first, our dear friend
Yes.
was annoyed, sad, you know, felt away. But when, like we usually say, when God put you on a road, or when you're about to move in a direction, all the crazy things will start to fall apart.
Definitely.
And those are the things we may deem or see, you know, that by how we're gonna make it now, by what we're gonna do, you know. But there's always a better tomorrow for you when it comes to situations like that. And now our dear friend is rejoicing because our dear friend is about to do great things. Great things.
Congratulations. Yes.
Indeed, congratulations. You know?
Yeah,
So-
and you know that is so true. You know, I mean, and you know sometimes too, disappointment has divine purpose,
Mhm.
and it push us to our greatness.
Mhm.
Because sometimes we naturally like to be comfort. You ask anybody, where you purpose? I want to walk. I want to get a house. I want to get this. I want to get it furnished. In other words, our main objective in life is to become comfortable.
Mhm.
And the thing is, and that is what we call our comfort zone.
Mhm.
But what we should ask ourselves, when I have these things, after that, what?
Mm.
You know, am I going to just sit in this place or in this one position and remain there for the rest of my life? And suppose I accomplish these things in 2 years, and I have the whole rest of my life to live.
Mhm.
What I'm going to do with the rest of my life? Because I have what I wanted. I want this comfort zone. I have it now. What next? And that is what sometimes causes people to find life boring. And so sometimes for God to get us to move forward, He has to prepare, He has to provide some uncomfortableness. You know, like the eagle, in order to get the eaglets to move out from the nest, they will remove all the grass all the little feathers and so forth. So the nest that was made to accommodate these eaglets, comfortable, now become uncomfortable. So they have to fly out. They have to move because it becomes uncomfortable. So when we reach uncomfortable situation, of course none of us enjoy it, but there's a purpose. There's a purpose for it. Even at the workplace, I was telling somebody, look, in Ghana we are crying out, we want more money, but are we improving our skills to get more money? And sometimes when a workplace gets uncomfortable, it's because there's a better opportunity. And if we can look at that and see it that way, there's a better opportunity that is waiting us. It's just that we become so uncomfortable that we wrapped up our future, our whole life into one thing. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We got to become uncomfortable so as to become comfortable.
So where side you find these ham and these nails from, man? Like you're the shop at home line.
Of course, man. You get to go home line. Number one in New Amsterdam,
Man, the fact remains, that there's no growth in the comfort zone.
Definitely.
And from the moment, it's kind of like, this can relate to so many scenarios. You liming with your friends, you get the urge that this liming thing is making it no more, because it's just a set of talk name and it's like this not my kind of vibes anymore. That there is a sign for you to level up meaning next level. It's time for you now to find, and tying that with your purpose. It's like God saying to you, hey, I got something better for you. You might be at in a bus, a mini bus or a car, and out of the blues a conversation had started, and you now drop your little input.
Yes.
Somebody can relate to you. They say your spirit, the person take your spirit. So now the person is like, man, here what happened? We got a little thing coming up. Probably you can bring some your family or something.
Yes.
Now you took the opportunity and you show up, and when you do show up now, the person start to find out about your little skill and your background and so forth, and right away you got a job at a different firm or a different place because your skill is something that they so desired.
Definitely.
God working your way.
Yeah,
God preparing you for your destiny.
Definitely. And that is what we call progress, Andy. In that progress doesn't mean more money every day. It means sharpening our skills. And when we sharpen our skills, we become more marketable. And now, before we look for jobs looking for us.
Myself and Brother Simple, we were speaking that what we're doing, for a lot of people, they would have quit a long time ago. But that is where the love and the passion for what you're doing comes into play. I could have quit TV long, and you know that.
Yes,
we both know
definitely.
that. I could have, this morning especially, I could have chewed down on my bed because the place was cold. It was raining.
Yes.
But we're here. We're given this opportunity to be here for our brothers and sisters. So we love what we do. So that is why we're here.
Definitely. And we also love our people. Our people, the Guyanese people, everybody. And we like to see all our Guyanese, everyone keep stepping up in life, keep improving, keep getting better every day. That's our dream, that's our objective. That is all we have in our heart. We want to bless our Guyanese people, encourage our Guyanese people, inspire inspire our Guyanese people that look, no matter what you struggle, no matter what are the struggles, man, you can turn your scars into stars.
Hey, you have to endure to enjoy.
Definitely.
Turn your scars into stars. I love it. I love it. They say love, but it's just jealousy I'm seeing in their eyes. You know, a lot of people would like for you to become somebody, but when you're on that road, or when you became somebody, you know, they're like rich and switch. There's one of the things they usually say.
Yes.
You know, sell out. Another thing they usually say. You know. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Definitely.
If stepping out of your comfort zone simply means that you have to drop some dead weight, or you gotta shed some leaves, you know, you gotta take flight. Something had to happen. Lose the weight. If you don't lose the weight, you head into disaster.
Definitely.
You know, and disaster meaning you might probably end up someplace that you wish not to have been. You know, they say wrong place, wrong time.
Yes.
You know, look at a plane. If it do reach to the runway, and then it's I forget the term that it is used, but
Yes.
it's kind of like they have to throttle up in order to take off.
Right. Taxi
You know?
up the highway.
Good. They taxi up and then they come to a point where the engines are being revved to the max to have a quick takeoff.
Definitely. And
Now-
it's kinda like the upward thrust.
So
No.
if
And that break gravity
Mhm.
to go up.
and if the pilot, you know, doesn't do that, and he decided that, you know what, I'm gonna allow this thing to take the course and just warm up and move up. You're running out of grounds to roll your wheels on.
Definitely.
You know, in other words, the plane wouldn't have any more runway if you
No.
don't do certain things, and if you don't do certain things fast. You know, so think about it. There's so many lessons that you can learn about life from. There's so many things you can learn about life from. Simply the plane. Yesterday we spoke about the ants.
And
You know, today we spoke about looking in others' eyes to find the answers. You know? So there's so many things. So many
Definitely.
situations you can use and to guide you in the right direction.
definitely.
You know?
So we can tell all our listeners, put on your upward thrust gears.
Hey.
You know,
It's
this
ti-
is the time to press the upward thrust.
Some people have been rolling in reverse for quite some time.
Definitely reverse, sideways, you know. Time to put up the upward thrust.
Some people have been stuck in neutral.
Yes. So let's put on the upward thrust gears.
Some people they gotta change the gearbox. Cause they have an automatic, and the automatic the Mr. Sample, you gotta help me out here with some of these terms, you know.
Yes.
Mechanic Sample, what you doing? You know? They had the automatic, but they at times they forget to change the oil or do little maintenance.
Definitely.
So the gearing it ain't going in gear at all.
No.
It's just a high rev at one spot. You know?
It stands still but revving all the time.
Revving heavy. And that could damage the engine.
It's like a barking dog that don't bite.
A toothless tiger.
Yes, a toothless tiger. Roaring all the time.
Roaring all the time.
But the tiger know to itself, he never attempt to bite you, know. He don't know, you know.
But just like the tiger,
Yeah,
a tiger will always be a tiger.
definitely.
So you can always be what you were meant to be. You just got to find the gear now.
Yes.
And that is why we're here every day, every weekday morning, that is, And
I
if
think
it,
that
it
is the point where we are right now with the progress, Andy, finding the right gear.
finding the right gear.
Yes, that you came up with the right thing there. We are at the point where we have to now find the right gear to accelerate, to go up.
That is why we say it's a daily step.
Yes.
A daily step. You know, some people that gearbox damage. We got that, but it simply means that you can't move at the pace you were used to moving. Probably of age. You know, age could be one, and
Yeah,
illness could be the
circumstances.
other. You know, a disability could be the
Yeah.
other. But that simply doesn't mean that you can't move. We're
Absolutely.
moving.
You can move.
Like we said, if you got to run, you got to walk, you got to crawl, as long as you're moving. Even if we got to roll with you, we rolling, partner.
Definitely.
We rolling.
All the way.
All the way. All the way. And it's Friday.
Yes.
Friday, the 22nd of April. Look at it. So our birthday coming up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, tomorrow, my grandson Matthew will be celebrating his birthday on the 23rd.
Matthew with Taros alike, boy.
Yeah.
This is Taros season.
Yes.
No other season like a Taros season.
Yes. And Matthew like the same things that you like, you know. If you notice the day he was observing what you're doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Matthew, you gotta come to the studio on a regular, man.
Yes.
We got to find a laptop for Matthew, install a couple of programs, and allow him to record Isabella.
Definitely. So I want to wish him a happy birthday. And also, Andy, we can't miss Miss Esther, 745 Glasgow Housing Scheme.
Miss Esther Mickey is actually every day.
Yes. In fact, Andy, congratulations, you have promotion. Miss Esther called me yesterday and said, Pastor Andy, I want to speak to Pastor Andy.
All right.
So you got to accept and bless.
Accept and bless. I want to say a special good morning to my uncle Donald Jackman. The man is on the live, Pastor.
Oh, God.
The man
Good,
always
good.
encouraging me with some words by telling you the man's make I feel like a star.
Definitely.
And look at it. Morning, morning. What is it? Step up your game, star. You don't know star.
Well, you know, your uncle is a very wise man, you know, Andy. Because if he has a nephew who is a star, he can always boast that he's a star too. It goes through the genes.
All right. Yes, sir. So, I mean, the message today was the Glenn Washington song. They say
Definitely.
love, but it's just jealousy I'm seeing in their eyes. I want you to, let that resonate with you throughout the weekend. If you have to dig deep, if you have to do some soul searching, if you have to take some time out by yourself, just go to a quiet place. Even if you're in East Kanji, just take a walk till up to Auntie Bibi and Uncle Gani farm, man.
Yes.
There's a New Forest. Just ask if you don't know. Just ask anybody when you're reaching the further reaches of New Forest. When you can see the fancy house on the other side of the river, they're obliquely opposite. Just call for Auntie Bibi or Uncle Gani, and you
Yes.
probably go into their garden and you just take a little deep breath, a little time out from all of the craziness. You can also head up to the east bank of Borbies. Ask for Mr. Ward. Ask for Mr. Dookie. Ask for what is it? Navindra. I know him as well, I'm not gonna say those names here on the radio, but when we used to go to school, the man had a different name.
Yes.
But the man got a different name in his village.
Yeah, you got kind of professional name.
Calling the name that everybody know him as, Navindra.
Yes.
And that is Platanko. All right, you can take a drive if you have a vehicle. The road is good. Don't have no fear. The road is good. So you can drive all the way up there. You know, just be with yourself for a moment and find the answer that you so desire. You know, when we were out on that trip to the bordering town of Letem, you know, we were fortunate enough to have a ranch by ourselves.
Wow.
You know, with a creek at the back of it, and we pitched our tent. Man, thanks to Sister Natasha and her family. You know,
Yes.
we had a big tent. Myself and the wife pastor.
What?
A big tent by myself. So many folks had their tents also, and you know, it was a moment of relaxation.
Yes.
We could have breathed the ripe air coming from the mountains. You know, we could have walked among the community. We could have dwelled with the people. It was an experience of a lifetime. We were at Sarama Village,
Yes,
where it's surrounded by the mountains.
Wow.
You know, and I saw so many foreigners, sir. So many foreigners. They were there, and they were amongst the birds and they were amongst nature.
Yes.
And they were soaking it way more up than our Guyanese folks. So if they can take the time out from their country to come to our country just so that they can have a peace of mind, please, my brothers and sisters, you need to recognize that what we have here is so special. You know? What we have here is so special. Even just to go up the Borbis River or the Kanji Creek. Man. Or Orialo.
Definitely.
You know? Orialo. So like we gotta take you to Orialo, you know.
Andy, I am like Christopher Columbus. I discovered Oriala a long time, you know. I went
What?
to Oriala a number of times.
You went up the mountain?
The hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, up and down. I
Man,
went to
sir.
too.
Man, sir, you're a tourist, man.
Yeah, I know plenty people in Oriala.
Mm-hmm.
If I went for election as captain, I might even become Tusha.
Sister Natasha say you're welcome. Sister Natasha, we gotta do something with the girls. It's about
Yes.
time we have them on the radio. We
Definitely.
can probably for the 100 and what is it 15?
Mhm.
I think 115. We can touch 115 on Monday, I believe, right?
Yes.
I think it's Monday or Tuesday. Monday we're gonna touch 115. Sister Natasha, let us do something for Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning we can have the girls on the air. Miss Tanisha, I know you're listening. Please,
Yes.
can we have something for radio on Tuesday, on Wednesday, for Wednesday, sorry. So that
Yes.
means we got to do the recordings either on Monday or Tuesday. All right? Let me see, a couple other people. I don't know who else, but Sister Natasha said next weekend. All right, let's settle it for next Monday.
Good.
All right, but next Monday is it's the 1st of May. Tuesday, next Tuesday. Let us gather all of our resources. So for that morning, we're gonna have nothing but the best of Borbis,
Definitely. Best of the talents.
the best of the talents. All right, please get in contact with me 6718707, and let us do something. And even if you got a poem, you know.
Yeah, you tell me when is the audition, and I know a few of them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great flavor to the breakfast table.
Mm-hmm. You know, my uncle is reminding me of how my grandfather, Mr. Milton Griffith, used to be molding me.
Yes.
The man said he used to get you on his lap and teaching you the ropes. And I said to myself, like, Mr. Milton, see potential in this child. I didn't know, Andy, that you would have come out to be a great personality.
Indeed.
To God be the glory, my nephew. Stand up strong.
Indeed,
Uncle Donald.
Definitely. Amen to that.
Uncle Donald, thank you a lot, man. Thanks a
Yes.
lot, you know. For me, my uncle is always there in my inbox, sending me messages of encouragement, words of encouragement. And whenever we get to chat on the phone, you know, it's always that kind of a motivation, you know.
Yes.
So, yep. Thanks a lot. And I know there's a lot of people out there who usually, you know, somebody said, how these people gassing you up? So, but at the end of the day, I mean, you it's not really gas up, I would call it, but, you know, just giving you the encouragement you need to push on.
Yeah,
'Cause-
man. We all need, even if it's gas up, we all need gas on. You know,
Alright.
we need gas up, and
Yes.
we need encouragement, we need inspiration.
Yes.
We need the good words, man.
Mm-hmm. That is why I
we
so
all
love.
need the compliment,
That
the
is why.
appreciation.
Indeed, indeed. You know, that is the next reason why I usually visit Streetwise Restaurant.
Definitely.
You know, that is family right there. Auntie Dan is always with the words of encouragement. I was pushing you in a direction. Sister Sabrina ensuring that, you know, you eat healthy. Sabrina said, I can tell your wife, you know, if you don't eat healthy. So I have no choice but to adhere to what
Yes.
the women are saying, because, you know, if the wife hear back, it's trouble.
Yeah, well, they are the focal part in our lives. You know, God placed them in our lives to decorate our lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make our life better.
Yep. So we're touching record time this morning, sir.
Well, we breaking record all the time. Next thing you know, we will even have our own record.
I telling you. All because Sister
Seema.
is not here today.
Yes.
know? I was about to say Sister Bahadur, but nevertheless, it's the same person. Mrs. Seema Bahadur. If you're listening, or if anybody's listening, just please tell her good morning for us, because she's not here on the radio. I know when she reached to work, they're gonna say, Sister Seema, I hear your name on the radio. They say to tell you good morning.
You know, Andy, a good friend of mine, a pastor friend of mine, Pastor Jerry Alexander, right now, he's not feeling well. He's in the New Amsterdam hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to wish him a quick recovery.
Speedy
He's
recovery.
a very, very nice, likable, approachable, great personality.
Mhm.
A very excellent individual, and I know that he will make it through successful and continue the work that he's doing in Firish and Rosal and so forth.
All right, sir. Just in case somebody like to make a connection with you.
Oh, definitely. They can call 332-0267. 332-0267. Call at any time.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, thank you very much. Thanks to Miss Paul, Naomi, and the rest of the Little Rock family. And we encourage everybody to continue to support them in all their endeavors.
All right. Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you very much, Andy.
I know there's service this weekend, just in case
definitely.
somebody
We
like
have
to attend.
service at Family of God Cathedral at 9 a.m. And we extend an invitation to anyone who would like to come. And, you know, a warmest welcome, you know, awaits you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Andy. God bless.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yes, same to you.
All right.
The blessing of God is upon me. Ooh, guiding and keeping me daily, you see. He said, never have no fear, for behold, I am always near. Let the pious bow down
Just
and
like the
worship
human lions
Jehovah.
did.
No, no, no.
Just like Judah
Let
and
them
them
shout
the
out
other
his
day.
name.
Tunes like that, my body.
Father, you worthy,
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man, we here. Soul Food in the morning. Double 8.5 Rock FM.
Praises belong to you, so Mr. Glory be to God. Some things me think the Lord, they make it possible, my Lord. Overcome all my trials, know what true and see what false. Don't prepare us a table when them want some stuff. But the same ones me share with broke my bread and get them all. Father, you did the for me when all friends are lost. We still up on the part for put the words in at the mouth. Yes, so if we slow the rock.
Miss Johnson. Good morning, good morning.
Why I wait for you now to make things change? And if we don't know God, things are going to be the same. Father, you give me the strength to prevail. So me tell them call upon your name. Yeah, now I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I'll fear no evil, cause God protect his people. Yeah. I know my life is not mine. I'm here to help guide your steps from all this evil. God protect his people. Yeah. All my story goes, been around the foes. Try to kill my body, build my cause I'm more, no. Life became a lonely road. Lose everything, not only joy.
Another beautiful day.
My sevenfolds, now I'm stronger than before.
112th day of progress.
Like one of your episodes, you've been fighting my.
What have you done?
Your strength.
What are you doing?
Confuse me.
What are you planning to do?
Why are we fighting now to make things change? And if we know
Barbie Small Business Network, we're gonna have that little expo come June month end.
Almost died, yeah.
Get in contact with me on 6718707. If you have a small business, you want to sign up to the network, man, come on, let's do this. Of course, Little Rock radio and television have given us the Small Business Network a package. So once you're with the network, we're gonna connect and we're gonna make things happen, all right?
Some worthy, some smart. Father, you worthy to be rise to the top. All of the down.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
Cousin Marsha, good morning. Mr. Charles Proper Status Humphrey, good morning.
Lock up me still not change me, I go stay rough.
Alexander Street, good morning.
Buckle up your lace.
There's my street by what?
Be a gruff, no.
To my grandmother, Miss Venus Griffith, good morning.
Mama says, son,
to my aunt,
don't bring this.
Miss Jacqueline Henry, good morning.
The broom.
My father, Lynn and Henry.
Tarek
Henry, good morning.
To get erased. I love to me people that me embrace. The truth are the truth. And
shout out to the Coconut Man.
Hell to all of
Alexander Street on the main.
Me to finish this race. So we ain't.
JNS Restaurant and Bar, good morning.
We put up a fight. We got to be ready. Cause time's getting dreary. Just said, don't you worry. I'll be in a hurry, Lord. We got to be ready.
That's right, I'm bigging up Alexander Street this morning by. That is my street. Born and grew.
We pray. We pray. We pray. Let's not be flow when the prayer gone up. Not a evil can harm us. Them think we don't run, we just a walk.
So if you're from Alexander Street, want to say a fantastic good morning to you.
So me,
the AC man Sherwood. Good morning. Mr. Hananiah Ward.
Have faith in God.
North Tinney.
Man.
Once again, the Coconut Man.
Them a try bring me down. And not just now. From
let me see, we got JNS Restaurant and Bar, good morning.
Them funny tongue.
Mr. Mikey, bicycle repair man, good morning. If you're looking for party ice,
we got to be ready.
You can check out the
just said, don't you
the Sullivans. Yes. And of course, if you're looking for a studio, you can check me out because I'm from Alexander Street. But it's photos, videos, or recordings. And of course, you gotta big up 10th Street. There's a whole street by itself. Auntie Pora, good morning. Miss Naomi, good morning. Little Rock Streets family, good morning. And of course, Sir Alexander Street. Let's say a fantastic good morning to Mrs. Henry.
You're still taking what's not yours.
Just like they say,
you got more. Switch
the song said, they say love, but I don't. All I see is jealousy in their eyes.
You lurk on every corner, trying to make a dollar from.
Sometimes you got to take yourself away. That is why I'm dropping this one.
Be my enemy, I can't even trust anyone. I've got to take myself away from all these things that hurt me.
What story?
No behavior. Mix, everything lucky.
You're still taking what's not yours. Greedy though you got more. Switching on me now, snitching on me now. Picking up dirty attitudes. What's your future then? I'm not sure. Now you lurk on every corner, trying to make a dollar from them quarters. Thought you were my friend, give an helping hand. Prove to be my enemy, I can't even trust anyone. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I've got to take myself away from all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make my life so free. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. Waste no time on you, not behaving yourself up in a crime on you. Now there's a fine in you. Now tell me what you gonna do. Willing to help and not to want you to see. Stupid things you do, I just can't believe. Seems you don't know what you really need. Take it, remember life carries its own speed. I was there to motivate you. Seems you don't.
To the folks that were on the tour, good morning, good morning, good morning. Light Tongue family, good morning.
I really hate it. I've got to take myself away.
Sir Thomas, good morning.
Things that's hurting me. I've got to.
What is Sir from multi-name by?
Seems you don't want. No.
Sir, good morning.
I've got to take
Mr. Denny, good morning.
From all these things that's hurting me. I've got to make
Mr. Sample, good morning. Miss Lexi,
right.
Lexi, good morning. Hey.
Sickness and disease are very common.
Light Tongue family, good morning.
All these bad things happening just ain't for us. To help us out, can you pray for us? I've got to protect my life. I've got to. My heart cries.
Just a lift my
when you hold each other,
The last one before I leave.
You're so amazing. Nothing. Big split no more kinda blazing. Nothing.
Positive. No. But we gotta do it. We gotta make the move. Remember, it's step by step, little by little. As they said, one dirty.
Get used to this.
That's how we're gonna do it, all right? Listen.
Time limit. Can't live my life for please people. try to lead you. Sick people are ill treat you. Dead people are try to kill you. Like every just a second, them will kill you first. Just commit yourself to something for your love and build your worth. Uplift the people them run you and them will show you the support you need. One time, one dream. Them self see can a dynamite find. So with me I go for mine, another dynamite kind. Them say me can't do it, me would die trying. When some of them asleep, we are grand at night time. I'm faith in the Most High. I'm praying. No stone building. One day, remember the rain don't fall on one roof only. Today for you, tomorrow for me. Bounce tunes like that, my body. What acts?
That's right, my brothers and sisters. We got to do what we got to do in order to make moves, to make things happen. If you're stuck with a crew, you realize to yourself that, hey, something needs to happen. I don't think I can take this liming thing anymore. That is a sign for you to keep it moving. Move up to the next level. And if they're true friends, when they see you make a move, they're going to move with you. All right? If you're at your job, as Sir said, you're feeling stuck. You know, it's like you're feeling like you don't belong. Trust me, it is time to grow. It is time to elevate. If you're in a relationship, it has been abusive for the last how many years, how many months, and you're thinking to yourself, I need to make a stand. I can't take this anymore. This is your time, your moment. Elevate. All right? If you have a business or you're about to start a business, it is deep within you. The desire is deep within you to offer a unique product, a unique service. Man, just do your thing. Some people might tell you they ain't make sense. You ain't know what you're doing. Anybody in your family ever did this before? Those are not the answers you're looking for. Already have the answer. It has already presented itself to you. Work with the idea. Money, make it your duty to go after that which is dear to your heart. All right? Find the time this weekend. So when we reach on the 115th day of progress, we can move together. Take a little time out. Think deep. Come up with your master plan, all right? It's already there. It just need a little time by yourself or a little time with yourself, all right? My name is Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise. Breakfast was just served right here on Soul Food in the morning. Thanks to Sir Ramesh. Thanks to Sister Seema, who's always there. And even though she's not here today, we still appreciate you. All right, Sister Seema? New Amsterdam Market, good morning. PLS Variety, good morning. 10th Street, good morning. Little Rock Sweets, good morning. Wine Tavern, good morning. Club Eclipse, good morning. LRTVS Channel 10 family, good morning. 88.5 Rock FM family, good morning. It is now 38 minutes after the hour. A Thief Lily morning spice time. So I'm about to leave the studio. You know, please, my brothers and sisters, no drinking and driving, no underage drinking. If you're gonna celebrate this weekend, please do so in a responsible manner. I know I'm sounding like I'm on Banks Radio, but this is Soul Food in the morning. We want nothing but the best for you, all right? That's it. I'm gonna leave you with the one and only Dexter Dabbs, Make Mama Proud. And this one was produced by the man himself, Mr. Joey Too Cool. Our brother, our Guyanese brother. Until Monday, same time, same place. Please do enjoy the rest of your blessed, fantastic, free up, progressive, and productive weekend. Remember, my number is 671-8707. 671-8707. Get in contact with me and let us do something, all right? Up next, we got JD and Selector Jenna J with the Morning Spice. Until then, peace, your boy gone. Bye-bye.
Just I live my life. Try to get used to this lifestyle. Today feels so amazing. Nothing. Big split no more kinda blazing. Nothing. Positive energy. No negativity. Build a legacy. Just I live a fast life. Mama said for slow down pon the Hennessy. Get a yacht cost for the cream. Buy a house in the Philippines. I make your doubt them kill your dreams. Make your mother proud, say you pull it off. Keep pulling on. Them seven seek and a dime you might find. So with me I go for mine, another dynamite kind. Them say me can't do it, me would die trying. When some of them asleep, we are grinding night time.